Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. All right, man. Who we got in the house today, man? Looks like I can't see anybody in the house, man. It's crazy. Like the chat, man. The chat is I'm having some issues, but it is what it is, man. Now, what you could do is, man, hold up, man. Let me go ahead and do this, man. What's up? What up? What up? What up? What up, everybody? Get in here. Make sure you get in here. And make sure you hit that like button as you come in here, man. We about to get to it, man. Now, today, we got several things we're going to be talking about, man. We're going to be talking about this whole Young Thug case. We're going to be talking about Gunna. And we also going to be talking about, the situation with Lil Keed. And finally, we're going to talk about some of the O-Block stuff and THF Bayzoo and all that. But I'm going to let everybody get in here. And as you get in here, make sure you hit that like button, man. So let's see who we got in the house today, man. Now, it looks like, hold up. Can y'all hear me, man? All right, what up? Look like we got Boston in the house. What's up, Boston? Wilmington, Delaware. I see you. Wilmington, Delaware. What up? What up? I see you, Jonathan Cruz. What's cracking, man? What's cracking? What's up? What up? East St. Louis in the building. St. Louis in the building. What's up? What up? Hit that like button. Yep. Atlanta, Georgia. What's up? EST. What's up? What up? ATL. I see MTL. Where's MTL? Where's that at? Let me know something new, man. Where's MTL at? You know what I mean? I see Newark, New Jersey. I see Chicago. I see Poliquimine, Louisiana. Where's that? I can't even pronounce that one, man. My bad. Newark, what up? Harlem, what up? Harlem in the building, what up? St. Louis in the building, what's up? What up? What up, Louisiana? I see you. Detroit, what up? Buffalo, I see you. Worcester, Massachusetts, I see you. Oak Cliff in the building, what up? What up, Louisiana again? Detroit, we got El Paso in the house. What's cracking, man? Everybody, as you get in here, make sure you hit that like button. It's very, very important, man. So that way we can get to the getting and we can get everybody in here who's supposed to be in here, man. And we've got a lot to discuss, man. I'm going to keep it funky with you, man. There's a lot to talk about because this has been a busy week for hip-hop, and especially when you want to consider hip-hop crimes, man. Obviously, we had the tragedy of Lil Keed losing his life, man, which is a wild story. And there's a lot of speculation about the cause of death or whatnot. And I want to talk about a post from No Jumper that they put out there that was an alleged friend that said, they came out and said what they thought was the cause of death for Lil Keed, man. And, obviously, that's a tragedy, man. And his brother spoke out about it, and we're going to go over that as well, man. So his brother came out and said something about it as well. And that'll be the first thing that we get into. Now, let me get a couple more of these shout-outs in. My bad, man. I don't like to neglect the chat, man. I see you, Detroit, El Paso, Texas, Alabama in here, Dallas, Texas. I see you again, Louisiana. What's up, man? Yeah, man. I had to make sure that I got right up in here and got you guys, you know what I'm saying? Got everything set up correctly, man, so we can get this thing going right. What up, Chicago, Oakland, Buffalo, New York, Stone Mountain, Georgia. What's up, man? Detroit, the 313. I see you, the D. What up, Houston? What up? Chicago, California, CA. I guess you claiming the whole state. What up? Chirac in the building. What's up, bro? I see you. Seattle, what's up to the 206? What up, Duval? What up, man? What up, California? 559. Buffalo, New York, man. Y'all been in the news lately, man. I hate to stop right there, but, man, hey, prayers to everybody and condolences to everybody in Buffalo, man. That's wild, man. That is a crazy story, man. And, man, that's wild, man. Prayers and condolences to everybody in Buffalo, for real. Baton Rouge, what up? East Orlando, what's up, man? What up? Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I see you. Detroit, I see you. South Carolina, I see you. Be More in the building, what's up? Hey, as you guys pile in here, make sure you hit that like button. We should be at about 100 to 200 likes right now, so make sure you hit that like button right now. Just take a second right now and hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Corpus Christi, I see you. Belleville, 618, I got you. MTL is Montreal, man. My bad. I probably should have known that, but I've never traveled to Montreal, so I wouldn't know the abbreviation for getting there on a plane. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Montreal, man. I love Canada, and I actually hear that Montreal is fun, is way more fun than Toronto, man. And I've been to Toronto, man. I've been to Toronto a couple of times, and I had a great time. I mean, amazing time. You know what I mean? California, what's up? Cincinnati, I see you. ATL for show in the building. B more in the building. Houston in here. What's up, Houston? I see you. Duval County, what up? What up? What up? Cincinnati, what up? Seattle, Washington, what up, man? What's going on, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, I'm getting Cali all the love, man. Dallas, Texas in the building. What's up, man? Appreciate y'all in the building. Y'all do me a favor. Like I said before, man, everybody hit that like button. Don't be shy about it. We gonna do what we got to do today, man. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna get a couple more of these shout outs, but we got to get to the topics because you know what I'm saying? They burning hot. I ain't even gonna lie, man. It's crazy week in hip hop, man. Athens, Texas. Where's Athens, Texas, I wonder, man? What up? What up? Illinois is in the building. What's up? What up? Yeah, prayers to Buffalo. Baltimore, South Carolina. Eric M. Sr., what's up? What is that? You guys are talking amongst each other. My bad, Doc. ATL, Eastside ATL, West Point, GA. Cincinnati, what's up? Milwaukee, what's up? Winston-Salem, what up? 513 Cincinnati, I see you. North Carolina in the building. Seattle, Washington in the building. We got Maryland. We got Chicago. We got Corpus Christi, Texas. Orlando, I see that 618 Belleville again, and I see that Zone 3, man, throwing up them threes, you know what I'm saying, for Zone 3. You know, ATL, I know where you at. California, what up? Zone 3 is the SWATs, huh? Yeah. Milwaukee, what's up? Seattle, what's up? Philly, what's up? Keep putting your cities in the chat, and I'm going to try to get to them all, but, man, we got to get this thing cracking, man. What's up, Eastside Atlanta, Zone 6, I see you. Mississippi, Texas. All right, man, let's get it cracking. All right, so like I said before, today we're going to talk about the Lil Keed situation, you know? Yeah, we're going to start off talking about Lil Keed, and we're going to talk about exactly what went down in that situation because, you know, it seems to be another hip-hop tragedy, you know? I don't know exactly what was going on with him personally, but it looks like, you know, according to a lot of the stories out there, it was a situation where it might have been a health situation. I don't know for a fact. And I'm not going to speak on what I don't know, but I will read off a post that I saw on No Jumper where somebody came up forward and said that they kind of had an understanding of what went down. Now, I'm not sure if this is valid or not, so please don't hold me to that. But, you know, it's a pretty big platform, and they wouldn't put that out if they didn't feel there was some validity in it. You know what I'm saying? So next, we're going to talk about Young Thug, man. Now, we're actually going to deep dive on this 2017 case and how it then sprang back up. And how they pulled Young Thug and Gunna and another unnamed person out of the car during this routine traffic stop and, you know, ended up getting all sorts of guns, all sorts of drugs, all sorts of stuff, man. And there was a good ending to that case, but now that case actually might be coming back. So this is going to be wild, man. Then we're going to talk about Gunna. It looks like dude was, like I said this in several videos, like it probably took Gunna a little time to turn himself in because he was probably getting his stuff in order. And according to a report from TMZ, that's exactly what dude was doing, man. He was getting his stuff squared away for his family, just in case. You know what I'm saying? We're going to touch on that a little bit. And then we're going to talk about O-Block, man. We're going to talk about O-Block and this raid. I know it was a couple of days ago, but I don't know, man. Was this just some kind of exercise or something? Y'all, I want y'all opinions on this one. And we're going to talk about THF Bayzoo. Now, everybody said he got locked up for having all sorts of crazy weapons on him and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if that's facts. You know what I mean? I don't know if it is. You know, what up, Brunswick, Georgia? What up, Little Rock, Arkansas? And I see you, Alabama. What up? What up? Keep spamming your cities in the chat, man. Keep going. Keep going. And everybody is very important. Make sure you hit that like button. But, man, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. And you know what we got to do in order to get things started. Okay, what up? Hey, welcome everybody to showing up on this live on this Sunday morning, man. We doing it big. So, man, let's talk about Lil Keed for a second, man. Now, Lil Keed is a rapper from Atlanta, And it seems like, man, well, it doesn't seem, man. He unfortunately lost his life. You know, he was dead at the age of 24. And I want to touch a little bit on this story from TMZ that talked about exactly what went down. Now, there was an update, and it was done like at like 5 o'clock last night. And it said that the LA County Coroner's Office tells TMZ that Keed died at a Burbank hospital at around 10 p.m. on Friday night. No cause or manner of death has been released. Officials are investigating. So it looks like there's an investigation about what took place, and he died in Burbank. So in LA is what I'm assuming, you know what I mean? Now, rapper Lil Keed, a rising star from Atlanta and member of Young Thug's controversial YSL label, is dead, according to his reps and his family members. Now, they have a post here from his brother, Lil Got It. Now, Lil Got It, you know, he's the younger brother, I believe, and he was actually with Lil Keed when he lost his life, when he passed away, his last moments. And he went to social media to actually talk about this in a post. So let's bring that up, man. There was a video he posted where he talked about his last words with Keed and actually taking him to the hospital and being there for him. And this is what makes me think that maybe this wasn't like, you know, what we typically see in hip hop a lot, which is a situation where somebody, you know, gets shot or something like that. This might have been, you know, a medical condition and, you know, really, you know, a tragedy to say the least, right? So let's check out this video.
I seen my twin yesterday, man. I said, why my brother died? That's the moment he died. I'd rather have that moment with him than not being there and knowing he died. You feel me? So, as me rushing to the hospital, like, I look at me in the eye like, man, my brother gone. I told him I love him. That's all I got. Man, my brother with me, man. I'm good. I ain't got. I cried. I did all my cries yesterday. Mom Duke, Mom Duke good. Mom Duke like to hear. Mom Duke ain't shed a ticket. You know, she cried, but man, bro, you gotta be strong, bro. You gotta be strong with this shit, man. I mean, let my brother come on, man. Now, I took him to the hospital. I did that. You won't believe that. My brother, you won't believe he thankful right now in the sky. But I love you, boy. You got me to the hospital.
Now, in that video, you hear Lil Keed's brother, Lil Got It, basically describe his last moments with Lil Keed. And, you know, he said he takes great pride in the fact that he was there for him in his last moments. And that, you know, they're toughing it out. He explained that his mom, they just trying to tough it out through the situation. And this is a tragedy, man. 24 years old, you know, that's wild, man. So the story goes on to say this. It says his brother, Lil Got It, said, "Can't believe I seen you die today, bro. I did all my cries I know you want me to do. And that's go hard for mama, daddy, our brothers, Not Sure, and White Boy." So it looks like they've got other brothers and, you know, family members, because he mentions his mom and his dad. These two both rose through the ranks of hip hop due to their affiliation with YSL. And it looks like, man, this is just, like I said, it's a tragedy, you know? Because when these things happen, every time we have one of these stories in hip hop, I take into account the family members and the people that are around the artist. Even if we know them as just an artist or, know them for their music, it's still a person at the end of the day, and they got family and everybody. So condolences to them, man. You know, R.I.P. Lil Keed. But, man, the story also says this. Complex first reported the death after getting confirmation from Keed's reps. Although the Trapped on Cleveland 3 rapper was signed to YSL, he was not a part of the recent indictment in Atlanta that led to Gunna, Young Thug, and 26 other YSL associates getting arrested on RICO charges. And he took to social media, remember, and he made a post where he talked about YSL is a family, YSL is a label, YSL is a way of life, YSL is a lifestyle, YSL is not a gang, YSL is not a criminal organization, YSL is not a street gang, and YSL is not a mob. And that was his last post, I believe, man. And he was pretty much repping for YSL. And maybe that was a story post that he had put out there, to be real with you. After the raid and arrest, Keed posted that post that we talked about. As you know, the Atlanta DA put down the 56-count indictment. Lil Keed recorded many popular songs, including Snake, She Know, and Wavy Remix. Keed's garnered plenty of success from his own albums and mixtapes, as well as being featured on tracks with artists like Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, Chris Brown, Future, Zaytoven, and Lil Yachty. And you had a lot of people in the Atlanta hip hop game go to social media and, basically send their condolences to him. You know what I mean? So even his girlfriend, somebody by the name of Quanah Bands, she posted a heartbreaking tribute mourning his death, where she basically talked about how she loved him and all that. You know what I'm saying? Keed leaves behind his girlfriend, Quanah, their daughter, Naiture, and he was only 24 years old. R.I.P. is how the story ends, right? Wow, man. Now, with this, there's been a lot of speculation. From the time that we heard that a rapper had passed away, you're always going to have people who are going to come out and be like, well, what went down, man? Was he shot? Was it? Because that's what we've been used to. And it's a new thing. To be real, it seems like it's a normal thing now, which is scary, But there was a long period in hip hop where there were no rappers ever getting shot, no rappers like dying tragically like that. There were tragic deaths. Don't get me wrong. Like people, messing with substances and things like that. And I'm not sure if that's what this is at all. So I don't want to put that out there like that's the same as this. But there is somebody who took to social media and said something about the situation and allegedly spoke on behalf of Lil Keed and them. So let's actually look at this post that I took from No Jumper's page. And basically it was somebody who was saying that Lil Keed's passing away was due to liver and kidney failure, man. Which is, man, things that you have to think about, man. There's so many things in life you got to think about, which is wild, man. And the older you get, the more important these things get as well. And I don't know his situation or even if this is true, but let's look at this. So this person right here posted this, and this is what was reposted on No Jumper's page, and it said, R.I.P. Keed, love you, bro. I just got confirmation. Kidney/liver failure, died in the hospital an hour ago, man. So I'm assuming this was posted like an hour right after, that took place. And that's what they're saying was the cause of death. And I know I'm neglecting the chat, but I want to give respect to this story, man, and make sure that I'm locked in. You feel me? But y'all don't neglect that like button, man. And even though it seems kind of weird saying that at this point, man, but, man, this is crazy. That's all I got to say, man. Regardless of this, regardless of all this, if this is true or if this isn't true, it was a health concern or whatever, rest in peace to Lil Keed, man. He'll be sorely missed in hip hop. And it's sad that at 24 years old, we didn't get to see him live out his dreams and, be the level of artist he probably was intended to be and was going to be in the game. Now, with that, let's move on to our next topic, and RIP Lil Keed, right? And my bad, neglecting the chat like a mug, man. Kansas City, what up? Eastside Detroit, what's up? What's up? Milwaukee, I see you. What up? What up? What up? Chirac in the building. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you guys. All right, man. I'm gonna keep rocking, man. And we're gonna slide on over to this Young Thug story, man. And let's do this. Let's do this. So obviously everybody by now understands what went down with YSL, right? That YSL got indicted and said members got indicted, right? Now there's a story out there, and I want to say it's being put out mostly by blogs. I haven't seen anything official out there that Young Thug is actually, on Wiretap encouraging people to act on his behalf in the streets. Yeah, man. I mean, once you say that, Wiretap or anything like that, you want to see something official. But Say Cheese and a couple of other blogs put out this post right here that I want to bring up, where Young Thug is cited in the indictment as allegedly, telling people to get active in the streets and upset at the fact that they weren't doing enough. So let's see. And what is being phrased as is that Young Thug is actually out here encouraging people to act in the streets on his behalf or on behalf of YSL. Now, this is all alleged, and like I said, this is just, straight from blogs. But the story goes on to say this. It says Young Thug was on Wiretap multiple times encouraging YSL members to do crimes. In quotes, it says, y'all ain't beat him up or do anything to him yet. Y'all boys getting soft, according to the police. And this is what they're referencing right here. Now, this is allegedly taken out of the whole indictment. I think it's like 100 pages to the indictment. And somebody combed through it and found this right here, allegedly. And it says defendants Martinez, Arnold, Miles, Farley, Quantavious Greer, Winnie, Lee, Trontavious Stevens, Antonio Sumlin, and Jeffrey Williams, associates of YSL, did engage in a conversation where Williams asked, in quotes, y'all ain't beat him up or shot him yet? End quote. It says, then states, y'all getting soft. An overt act in furtherance of the company. So they're saying that right there, if that's on Wiretap, this is my question. If that's on Wiretap, whose phone was being tapped? Was Young Thug's phone already being tapped? Or was it the person that he was talking to? And we can go on that for days, because obviously somebody in this situation's phone was tapped, and that means that either they were working with the people, or either they were already being tracked and just didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, wiretaps do make it sound even worse. I'm gonna agree with somebody in the comment section, yo. Because if they've got that, I mean, this just gets worse. As this story goes on, on Young Thug's behalf, things just keep sounding worse and worse. And we about to get to something even worse that just reared its ugly head. An additional case that might be out there that just came back up. You know what I mean? And the guy who broke this story, there was a news guy in Atlanta. He actually broke this story. And he broke this news story. There's another story that he broke as well. That he broke as well. It's not getting as much light shined on it. So besides this, I don't know if this is true or if this is really a part of the case. But to think that Young Thug was out there on phone telling people, and in the way that it's talking, it sounds like a cat just talking to his homeboys. You know what I mean? In the way that it's phrased. So it seems like, man, they might really have this. This might be some real evidence that they got against Young Thug, actually encouraging people to go out there and get active in them streets. And if that's a fact, he's probably cooked. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it funky, man. Cooked, bruh. It was already looking like that before, but now it's really looking like that. You know what I mean? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. No doubt. Y'all do me a favor and run them likes up, man. We should be at about 500 likes, but I ain't going to hold y'all. But, man, regardless of all that, this next part that we're going to talk about is this 2017 arrest where Young Thug and Gunna were arrested together. So let's actually bring up this pic. Okay. And there we go. And actually, man. All right, there we go. All right, so, man, let's look at this right here. This is Young Thug getting arrested in 2017, right? And this video is starting to go viral because of the current case that's going on. Now, a tweet from the same news organization at WSVBT TV or whatever in Atlanta says this. It says, exclusive, new body camera video shows 2017 arrest of Young Thug in Brookhaven near Peachtree DeKalb Airport. Now, it goes on to say that, he was basically pulled over and, they found drugs and guns. I'm talking about, like, I couldn't even put the picture up if I wanted to, man. They wouldn't let, because it's so much drugs and guns that they found and a big bottle, of what. Nah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And it's surprised that this case has been under the radar for so long, but it's come back up, and for good reason, man. It's like everything is crumbling on these cats' head, man. And it's not me happy about this, but this is wild, man. So the next thing was, the story goes on to talk about this. There was during the traffic stop, there was body cam footage recorded of Young Thug telling the officer, I'm a real superstar. I got kids and everything. I don't need nobody sending me to expletive jail right now. And let's actually, man, let's do one better. Let's actually play that clip of Young Thug getting arrested. Here we go.
I don't need nobody saying me going no real superstar. I got kids and everything. I don't need nobody saying me going no I don't need nobody saying me going no real superstar. I got kids and everything. I don't need nobody saying me going no I don't need nobody saying me going no real superstar. I got.
Yeah, I know it's a loop. It was looping, so it's short. It's very short, but I had to loop it so you guys heard him say it right there, exactly what was reported, right? Now, what's crazy is, with this situation, it seemed like the case was kind of going away. It actually got dismissed, but I'm jumping ahead. Let me actually talk about this next important part of that, right? So let's bring up this actual file from the case right here. And that's the case. And you can see that the two people listed in here are Jeffrey Lamar Williams, aka Young Thug, and Sergio Giovanni Kitchens. Gunna, at the time in 2017, I don't think Gunna was super hot then, and they probably didn't know he was, or they probably would have put his alias there. Now, in this case, it was the state versus those two, and it was like 1 to 6 counts and 8 count. I don't know how that works. It says 1 through 6 counts and an 8 count, and then it says the charges right there: possession of those substances, and then possession of a whole bunch of other substances. Like I said, like if you was to see the picture of when they pulled him over and what they pulled out of the car, it's wild. And they even got a window tint violation. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Now, court records show that Young Thug was charged with possession of several different substances and possession with intent on all of those same substances. So it was so much that back in 2017, when he caught this case, he caught an intent with those as well. Now, he was also in possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony was one of the charges as well. So it looks like he caught all the gun charges and possession with intent charges for those same substances, bruh. And this case was kind of floating around, and man, they had caught a break. Now, in this case, they legit caught a break because it looked like it was going away. Now, let's bring up that picture of Gunna and Young Thug. And my bad for neglecting the chat. But I want y'all to see this as the story goes on so you guys can see. Regardless. Here it goes. All right, so this is Young Thug and Gunna at the time. Obviously, Gunna's dreads were a little shorter, and I don't know, they just look a little different, man. Just a couple years makes so much of a difference. Now, Gunna and an unidentified third suspect were also charged in the traffic stop with Young Thug. As you saw in that indictment, or excuse me, in the case file for that, or the paperwork for that case, you saw Gunna's name listed there with him, right? And that was the two of them getting arrested, and they going through the car. Even on their face. Look at their face right now. Like, they look like, oh, man. Like, what's crazy is all these, because when they did the raid on Young Thug's crib, right? Remember all the things that he allegedly had in the crib? Like, why is he, like, okay, I'm not trying to sound brand new or goofy, but dog, this is a lot, like, allegedly, all the things that they said that he had is a lot of drugs, man. Like, this isn't like small amounts. And he keeps getting hit with intents. So for this case in 2017, he got hit with an intent to distribute as well, and Gunna as well. Now, as I said, this case was from 2017, and they had got some good news on this, right? Now, let's bring up this, and I want to keep the story right for y'all. Now, and actually, I got the tweet. Let me bring up the tweet. The case actually, here you go. Here you go. Now, this is like a history of events in the case, since 2017. A DeKalb judge ruled that the prosecution failed to present credible evidence that a law was being violated when Brookhaven police pulled over the car. The judge ruled that all evidence, including statements, firearms, and supposed drugs, must be suppressed. So that killed the case for this 2017 case for Young Thug and Gunna, right? And I'm pretty sure they was like, thank you, you know what I'm saying, for that, catching a break like that. But this is where it gets complicated, man. So it looks like the Court of Appeals came back recently and just brought this case back up, man. So they thought that they were in the clear. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you get caught or pulled over, and they find all of that. I'm talking about a lot, with weapons and all that. You pretty much think your goose is cooked. And then they came back and said, yo, they had no right to pull you over. So anything they allegedly found, your case is done. Shoot, man, what? All day. You know what I'm saying? Anybody will take that. But then, like I said, the Georgia State Appeals recently came back and looked at it again, and this is what happened. A Georgia Court of Appeals opinion indicated that the state appealed and the appeals court reversed the decision. Now the case is still pending. Prosecutors are waiting for a court to set that case on the calendar. And this was just put out there 2 days ago, I want to say, 2 days ago. So on top of the RICO indictment, you've got this situation right here, bruh, where they've got this case from 2017, which is similar to the raid at his crib, almost the same charges and stuff with weapons and everything. And it's been brought back up, man. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Is Young Thug and Gunna, they're going to be able to get out of jail ever? You know what I'm saying? And the Atlanta News, they're the only ones reporting on this right now, bruh. This is crazy, man. That's all I got to say. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. We should be at 1,000 likes right now, man. Everybody take your time, hit that like button. But, man, I just wanted to touch on this definitely, bro, because this is crazy. So it looks like that got reversed, and they're looking to put this case on the calendar. So we'll see what happens. But this is my question. If a judge already threw it out and said it was dismissed because they had no right to pull them over, is this just, I don't know, is this just for show? Or do you think this, obviously it's been at the Court of Appeals for a while, but are they pressing the issue now because of the current RICO case? And it looks like they're just trying to get them to cop to anything or cop a plea or something, man. Because I've listened to several lawyers talk about, the RICO case with Gunna's involvement. Now, I can't speak to Young Thug because when they ran up in his crib, they found a whole bunch of stuff that's already, that's a bad look. But as far as Gunna is concerned, man, it seemed like he had a fighting chance in this. You know what I mean? Now with this 2017 case against him being brought back up and now being put on the calendar, I don't know, man. It's just getting worse. Like I said at the beginning of this story gets worse and worse for YSL, man. And maybe it's designed that way. Maybe that's how it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, and man, did I miss somebody's super chat? My bad. Sorry about that. Did I miss somebody's super chat? Man, those things go away so quick. I ain't even see it come through. My bad, yo. So whoever donated for that super chat, man, at $1.99, man, gave him the brother the $2 hookup. Yo, I appreciate it, man. I missed it because I was in my zone. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to super chat in again, man. Or just, man, I'll shout you out in the next video or something like that, man. My bad. I like to be on those things. But, man, with this case in mind, man, what do you guys think about this, man? And I ain't been in the chat in a second, but this is crazy. So this is separate. Yeah, this is separate. This is 2017 case that's coming back up, man. That's being brought back up. And this is the same news guy right here, this Michael Seaton, I think his name is, that broke the story about their whole RICO indictment everywhere. He's the guy everybody's been quoting. His tweets have been going everywhere, man. So he's talking about this 2017 case where they pulled over Young Thug. This case right here. I just want to play this Young Thug video again. Where is he at?
Right now, I don't need nobody saying me going no real soon as I got kids and everything. I don't need nobody saying me going no right now. I don't need nobody saying me going no real soon as
He's trying to sound convincing, isn't he? He's like, yo, I'm a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Why in the world would I have all this stuff on me that you found in my car? You know what I'm saying? That would be the most awkward thing in the world. Like, yo, man, why would I have all this stuff? And it was a lot, man. The picture, it was a lot. I'm talking about a lot. And that's saying a lot. For real, man. So for Young Thug to be, it looked like he was backed against the corner. He just saw his life flashing before his eyes. Now, this is carried on this has been about 5 years. That's wild, man. So, I don't know, man. The Georgia State of Appeals, they brought the case back up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's been 5 years. It just seemed like they playing dirty with these cats now. That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm like, we going to get you on something type of deal, because they really trying to get rid of the gang situation. Not saying that these guys are a part of the gang. They're just trying. But with this 2017 case getting brought back and put on the books, whoa, it just looked bad, man. It looks bad. And my bad. Let me get in this chat. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, free Young Thug, I guess, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't looking good, though, bro. I'm going to keep it real, man. I'm going to keep it real. Well, they caught a break when the case got dismissed, but, man, now that it's being brought back up, it's crazy, man. Now, one other thing I wanted to talk about was Gunna, man. Now, let's take that down. Let's actually just bring up Gunna by itself. I want to talk about Gunna and how Gunna basically, was thinking smart out here. He was thinking very smart out here, to be honest with you. Because there was a story that came out from TMZ, and they talk about the fact that, like I said, man, when Gunna was taking his time and turning himself in, it seemed like he was getting his ducks in a row. Seems like he was getting everything in order, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they said he basically was doing. He was like, he had set up stuff for his family or whatnot. Like, he was really thinking ahead because he didn't know where this was going. Or at least he's just smart enough to, be able to prepare. And I want to check this out. And my bad on the chat, neglecting the chat. But keep shouting out your cities and make sure you hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Now, it goes on to say this. It says, Gunna got family biz affairs in order before turning himself in. Which is smart, man, and I figured that much. You know what I mean? Looked like he got all that dye out of his hair, too, before he turned himself in as well. Anybody else notice that? Like, there wasn't no red anything, no blonde anything in his hair. It looked like he just, he said, if I'm going to go in, man, I'm going to make sure I got my hair all black, man. Nobody be talking to me crazy, man. But not to say they would hold it against him, because everybody's seen those Atlanta, what is it called, 60 Days In? Them dudes had all sorts of colored hair up in there, so it ain't no thing. Now, Gunna was a busy man before surrendering to authorities in his RICO case, carving out time to see family and making sure his business plans were in line before turning himself in. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ it was important for him to see his relatives before going to jail. We're told he's big on family and has a lot of close relationships, especially with his mother. So it looks like prior to turning himself in, he went to see everybody. He said, I don't know if this is going to be the last time I see y'all like in person like this on the outside. So let me go and see my family. And that says a lot, man. That shows a lot of character, to be honest with you. And I'm not riding Gunna's jock just because I like Gunna's music. Don't get me wrong. You know? What up, Charlotte? Gunna also had, the story continues by saying this. It says, Gunna also had to get his business affairs in order because his music is really hot right now. And he's got a #1 album in DS forever. And it's not exactly easy to run a business from behind bars. So he was thinking like, yo, man, I'm hotter than fish grease right now. I'm really out here killing it. I'm making up phrases, pushing P and stuff like that. And it's taking over the internet. Like, dog, I'm super duper hot. So let me make sure I get my business in order before I get locked up. Now, before his arrest, we're told Gunna was in the middle of releasing visuals for his popular single, Banking on Me. And his focus before going to jail was tying up some loose ends with release dates, music videos, and other business affairs related to his new tunes. So it looks like he actually had a tabling. Like he said, okay, put his business in order, said, all right, I want things carried out in this direction while I'm gone, which is good. It's the benefit of him not being involved in the raid because he was able to plan like that. You know what I'm saying? So he got a video and things that he wanted to set up to be released and things that he already had in order he wanted to get together. Now, as you know, Gunna was booked on RICO charges this Wednesday, in Fulton County, and his lawyers are claiming he's innocent and hammering police for using his lyrics against him in the 56-page indictment. Now, this is what I'm talking about with Gunna, man, and I've seen several lawyers say this, like, man, this just feels like he's being thrown in this wild. But there are also some drug charges and stuff in there that, you can't neglect as well, right? But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Every time I read all this stuff about Gunna, it just seemed like, I don't know. I just don't get the feeling like he was out there gangbanging or even pushing anything besides, pushing his narrative on pushing P, right? Now, family and music aside, Gunna's facing some serious charges. And our sources say he also wanted to huddle with his legal team to make sure they're all on the same page on how to prove his innocence. Bottom line, it was a busy week for Gunna. So it looks like Gunna, given the opportunity to set things straight, he handled his family business, went to see the family, said bye to everybody face to face because he didn't know when to be the last time he'll see him on the outside face to face. Solid, right? Then he went and handled all his music business. Like, yo, I want these videos pushed out. I want these things. I got meetings there. Cancel that. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff, right? And then finally, he turned himself in. Well, before turning himself in, he met with his lawyers and hammered out a plan to try to get this taken away. Now, I don't know what this is going to do for that 2017 indictment, or not indictment, 2017 case against him that just got brought up recently. But hopefully, Gunna can make it out of this unscathed. Now, I missed a very important part in that 2017 case. There was actually a third person in the car. You know what I'm saying? Even though you've seen Young Thug and Gunna get arrested in the picture, there's a person who's unnamed in that situation who actually got arrested as well. You know what I mean? Or who actually got arrested, and I believe they took the charges. Like, they originally took the charges. Like Gunna and Young Thug, they were the ones who were named in the case, but there's a third person who was also in the car. In this situation, again, Gunna was the passenger in the car, but they found all those substances, so they hit them all with it. You know what I mean? And I think the other guy, according to the news dude, said that he initially took the charges, like said it was all his stuff. You know what I mean? So for the Georgia Appeals Court to come back with it, it's pretty wild, man. Because I'm pretty sure these cats thought they was in the clear. They thought they was in the clear, man. But it looks like Gunna, man, he's prepared, man. And if you prepared, you have an ability to win. Not being prepared is the scary part. All right, man. So let's move on to our final topic, man. I want to talk about O Block, man. So let's do this. And this O Block raid, right? Now, I don't know what to take from this O Block raid, right? So everybody by now, I'm pretty sure we've all seen the pictures. And actually, let me bring up the desktop so you guys can see this. There you go. All right. So O Block was allegedly raided this morning. And this was a couple of days ago, right? It was like a day ago, right? And you had this picture, or there's a video to go with it, and we'll get to that, where it looks like people in almost paramilitary gear, like real type of military gear or riot squad gear or whatnot, with helmets on, long range weapons on, with them just basically marching the O Block. That's what the narrative that was out there. So let's check this out, man. That's the video right there. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on because I don't see anybody in the back getting arrested or anything like that. You see a couple of people they're in the riot gear and stuff like that, or the paramilitary gear. And then you have a couple of people, they're in the back in plain clothes, or at least in all black jackets. They're all in black. So I don't know, man. Now, they were saying that THF Bayzoo ended up getting arrested in this situation. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's true, man. Now, you see this updated mugshot right here, right, in this story? But I don't know. I've looked for the paperwork and all that myself, and I did not see anything of THF Zoo or THF Bayzoo being arrested. Now, they're saying he was caught with 3 firearms, allegedly. And a lot of people are saying that, I don't know, it's cap. A lot of people are calling cap on this situation, man. They're saying that he didn't get arrested, that, this is kind of like he's just playing low and seeing what'll happen. But, man, I don't know. Most of the stories I see is that there was a raid and he got arrested. But I have yet to see somebody all out say, that THF Bayzoo got arrested and hit with those weapon charges. And there was all sorts of rumors. They were saying that he got caught with some Rambo-style weapons and all that, man. I'm like, man, these Chicago cats don't play. Like, what's going on, man? We got an idea of what's going on, but we don't really know what's going on. But based on that video that's circling around at the raid, I'm hoping that Lil Durk and them keep their nose clean, man. Lil Durk has never been hotter. He's at the top of hip-hop right now, killing it, doing well. His tour just killed it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody saw where he sold out, the United Center. Things are really up for Lil Durk and them, man. So the worst thing you could do right now is to mess all that up to get involved in a RICO case or something like that. And it looks like a lot of rappers are getting caught up in that right now. You know what I mean? A lot, man. Oh, man, y'all wilding on the likes, man. We should be past 1,000 likes, 1,500 likes. So, man, do me a solid one. And if you're in here right now, make sure you hit that like button, man. Now, I'm going to be standing by and really, looking at this THF Bayzoo situation and seeing where it lands. You know what I mean? To be honest, I will see more information come from this because they're pretty fast on the news releases in Chicago as well as Atlanta. Those are two areas that are just really quick with those updates because their local population loves those news stories as well. So I don't know. That's the rumor right now. So allegedly THF Bayzoo, and you guys might remember him from that video where he allegedly took Memo 600's chain. I don't know if that was true. I don't know if he really took Memo 600's chain. Memo 600 has kind of went quiet since then. And I was expecting him. Did Memo 600 get brought out on the stage at the Durk concert in Chicago, man? I thought he would have got brought out. I saw everybody there except him. So I don't know his standing anymore with OTF or whatnot, man. But it looks like THF Bayzoo, regardless, man, hopefully he keeps his head up, man, because this ain't looking good. Now, with that, man, that is the last topic I wanted to discuss for the day, or at least for this morning, man. So let me dip into the chat and see what you guys are talking about, and we can actually relate on some things. So let's change out some of these. And I'm pretty sure, while we looking at Moowop right there, I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting some updates on their case as well. So be expecting that. Should be coming. You know what I mean? Should be coming, man. Let's do this. I'm looking in the chat right now, just seeing what you guys are talking about. And okay. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all run them likes up, man. My bad. I'm working on the background as well. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. We should be well over 1,000 likes, man. But let me see in the chat. What up, New York? Stop and frisk. They bringing that back? Okay, I see Show Thug, Sergio. All right, y'all talking amongst each other. All right, well, I ain't going to get in the way of a good conversation, man. But with that, man, y'all do me a favor. Everybody in here, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And I appreciate everybody who showed up for the live this week, or at least this morning, you know what I'm saying? And be checking in for more updates coming to you shortly. But to be real, this situation with this 2017 case and Gunna and Young Thug, we're going to have to see how this plays out because this is a monkey wrench they just threw in this whole RICO indictment, man. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out, and we out of here. Peace. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. If I ain't get to your city this week, I'll get to it next week, and so on and so forth, and you know what it is. All right.